and we're adding to that, who are you?
One of the key aspects of the curriculum is the presence of visiting professors from across the world, whose varied experiences and backgrounds give the students a richer and wider global exposure.
Last year we have had faculty in excess of 400 coming from nearly 20 different countries. The learning is made possible not only by these global perspectives that are imparted by this cohort of faculty, but also by way of rigorous interaction with one another, that is peer learning, and also a whole lot of projects that they do for the industry.
First of all, most of the lecturers by myself visiting faculty are all practitioners. We do this, we have a full-time job. We all have full-time specialty, which we are doing now, and very up-to-date, very current. So when we come, the one thing about lecturers here are all practitioners, which I know of. So it actually adds value to the student. So they get real-time, real knowledge of what's happening outside in the market. And that's the beauty of the lecturers that you have here.
They really bring in the industrial experience to the class, so it really adds exposure to the students like me, especially to understand how actually the practical application of the theories that I learn in class. So it's definitely very helpful.
Peer learning is another aspect of the curriculum that SP Jain stresses on. As the students of SP Jain have to have 3 years of prior experience, the students learn not just from the faculty, but also from each other as they share real-life work experience.
We've got a mixed amount of students from different parts of the world, not just from India. To add on to it, they're all of varying age, different backgrounds. We have engineers, we have CFAs, we have CAs. So we are looking at learning different things from different people. And they all carry a very good amount of rich experience with them. So definitely passes on to each of us in class. We have class interactions where everybody shares what they have learned, what they have worked, where they have worked, what they have done. So it's like a natural learning for all of us. I mean, we all get pretty much exposed to what they've done, even though we've not been a part of it.
Dubai and Singapore campuses boast of excellent infrastructure with fully equipped classrooms, interactive boards, and video conferencing, among others.
Technological infrastructure has allowed me to manage the administrative side of my teaching better. I give the assignments easier. I can give it at midnight. When I think about it, I can give an assignment because you just load it up.
Well, spending a year abroad at such favored destinations like Dubai and Singapore is all very fine. But does it pay any dividends? We'll find out after the break.
We're always looking for good talent, and we're growing, so talent is important to us. So we look for people that have the ability to come in and learn quickly, that are able to work in a very diverse and dynamic environment, not only in the company but also in the UAE marketplace.
The future.
Jain Center of Management is one of the first Indian colleges to respond to the need for a global MBA by setting up campuses in 2 cities, Dubai and Singapore. They offer an intense 1-year program conducted jointly at both the cities that promise to transform the student into a global manager.
In fact, this course is very challenging, and in some way it has transformed me because I have been interacting with lots of people. My batchmates are very have good experiences, and I've been interacting with them. I have been doing lots of classes, lots of assignments. With the loads of assignments that we have, it's really transforming me in terms of my personality development. I'm more confident.
I have worked with global clients, and I realized that if I want to do, when I was in my consulting field, I realized that if I want to work with global clients, it works best if I get a better insight towards the markets and have more deeper insight with the cultures. The best way would be a global MBA, wherein I would be interacting, I would be in the market on the scene, and we have projects out here that we do on field.
But at the end of the day, what matters is, are the students going to get a platform to showcase their hard-earned skills?
The
course itself was so demanding, it was so rigorous, that you were pretty much ready for the world out there. You know, it made you stretch your boundaries to such extent that you knew that this is what you're capable of. So when you went to your job scene, I think everybody just very easily fit into their job profiles, and there was a sense of, yes, I've been there and done that.
I think it's very visible from the point of view of refined skills. I think when people come into a business environment and they're able to take complex data and analyze and come up with something which is really going to benefit the business, that's obviously key, and I believe that that's really where we feel that the students coming out of SP Jain have been beneficial.
The people who've come through the ranks within SP Jain have all done quite well within our organization. We feel that the screening possibly at the entry level and the training that they've gone through within the courses that they've attended within SP Jain has given them the edge that they deserve to get into the market in the retail field.
I guess the SP Jain students who have joined us are generally very self-motivated. They're willing to learn, they're open to new experiences. They learn things really, really fast, and they're very mature in their interactions with people. So I guess SP Jain has, in a way, given us very good material to work with.
All in all, an effort well worth it, as is evident from the AC Nielsen report that placed SP Jain as the #1 choice for recruiters in Dubai.
In a brand perception audit conducted amongst 100 leading corporates in the UAE, we found out that SP Jain has the highest overall opinion index amongst institutes of higher learnings in this country.
SP Jain provides a different flavor of students, MBA students. First of all, they are already educated in a global environment between Dubai and Singapore. What it does is it gives them a tremendous amount of adaptability, and that is very key trait for globalization that we are in today. Second is that they have a very good balance between specialized knowledge in a domain, specific domain, with a solid foundation in general management principles. So this combination works very well.
In addition to being ranked #1 by AC Nielsen, SP Jain is now accredited by Association of MBA UK, or AMBA, a widely acclaimed standard for MBA accreditation.
What we do is that we look at the whole range of the program. We look at the business school that offers the program. We look at the faculty. We look at the students. We look at the Alumni Association. We look at the employee organisations and what they feel about the program. And we do that in a systematic way to judge the quality overall of the MBA program, which is what we did for SP Jain.
But SP Jain is not ready to rest on their laurels yet. To further bolster its two-city model, SP Jain has entered into a partnership with York University's Schulich School of Business, Toronto, that is ranked #1 in Canada by The Economist, Wall Street Journal and Forbes.
SP Jain is delivering the global MBA in Dubai and Singapore. Yeah, it's Asia, exposed to Asia and to some extent to Middle East, but being exposed at the same time to North America is a great advantage. And don't forget, Toronto is the most cosmopolitan city in the world. Our students are the most globally oriented students in any part of the world. So they have a lot they can be exposed literally to the world almost over the 3 months they are going to spend in Toronto. The SP Jain partnership became a very important partnership here in India for us. It goes both ways. They're helping us in India and we're helping them back in our backyard.
In addition, SP Jain is also tied up with the Australian School of Business, University of New South Wales, Sydney, that is ranked #1 in Australia.
Being immersed within the Australian economic context, students will be taking classes, but will also be doing field projects and experience-based learning where they speak with managers and companies operating here in Australia, here in Sydney, and they will learn about how things happen here. Very different than how business happens in India or in Dubai for that matter. So going to Toronto, being in Dubai, being in Singapore, while will add value to the SP Jain students, coming here to Australia will help them appreciate a more global perspective to business. So I see it in 3 levels. One is the city and the context. The second is the coursework taught by world-class faculty. And the third is exposure to a diverse set of classmates here in Sydney.
John F. Kennedy once said that we took the decision to send man to moon not because it was easy, but because it was hard. Similarly, the transformation process at SP Jain's Global MBA program may not be easy, but it will prepare our students to take on the world.
Looks like everyone from professors to alumni to students are enjoying the SP Jain experience.
SP Jain was a transformation school.
Future-oriented.
Outstanding. Fantastic. Adventurous.
Fantastic.
Outstanding.
Aesthetic.
Excellent.